Namaste, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another uplifting episode of Positive. I am Vijayalakshmi, and like always, I am super thrilled to have you all on the show. We have Dashavatar series, the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu going on. In the previous episode, we learnt about the third incarnation of Lord Vishnu, which is Varaha, the boar incarnation. Second incarnation, we discovered Kurma Avatar, the tortoise incarnation, and first incarnation, Matsya Avatar. Now, this episode, again, very special. My favorite incarnation is yet to come, but this is my second most favorite incarnation of Shri Hari. So, this episode is about the second most favorite incarnation of Shri Hari, like my second most favorite incarnation, and it is 10 seconds for making the guess. If you have guessed, you can comment down and let's see if you have guessed it right. So it is Narsimha, incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Nar meaning human, Simha, Hindi word for the word lion. Half man, half lion. Incarnation is Narsimha, incarnation or avatar of Shri Hari, the supreme protector, preserver of the world, is Lord Vishnu, the supreme personality of Godhead. Before we dive deeper into Narsimha incarnation, let's take a pause. Let's close our eyes, breathe in, and while we breathe out, just feel all your tensions going away, melting away. Imagine you are being draped with a yellow light. You are being protected by the divine protection. Gently open your eyes. We are back and all set to dive deeper in Narsimha incarnation. So, the story of Narsimha Avatar is a story brimming with mercy, devotion, and a touch of surgical precision. Now, let's journey back into the ancient land of India. There was a demon by the name Hiranyakashipu. He was a very powerful demon. And he wanted to become invincible. He prayed hard and got a boon from Lord Brahma. He asked for immortality. So the Lord Brahma laughed and he said that even I am not immortal. How can I give you something that I personally don't have? So because he doesn't possess immortality, he couldn't give immortality as a boon. So Hiranyakashipu, being the very powerful demon, he played a trick. He said, okay, if you can't grant me immortality, then grant me a boon that under some conditions I cannot die. Those conditions being, he requested not to be killed by any living being created by Lord Brahma. This was the first condition. Not to be killed during the day or the night. Not to be killed on the ground or in the sky. Not to be killed by any weapon. So this made him feel invincible and gave him immense power. But little did he know that his own demise was looming. He had a son. Oh, what a devotee son. His name was Prahlad Maharaj. Giving someone respect, we say Maharaj, king of the kings. Because someone who possesses devotion towards the great Lord is wise among all. That's why I'll be referring Prahlad as Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj had a heart full of devotion, and it burned with fervent devotion that even the fiercest of demons could not extinguish. Hiranyakashipu tried very hard to dissuade Prahlad Maharaj from the path of bhakti, from the path of devotion towards Shri Hari, his biggest enemy. So little did Hiranyakashipu know that his demise was looming. His own son was one of the biggest devotees of Lord Vishnu. Now, what a merciful Lord! I often tell this to my friends and family that we human beings are so greedy, at least I am so greedy, that let's say if my father is a king and he tells me not to do something, I will not. Thinking that if I go against my father's will, he might throw me out from his will. So, because I am greedy, I would blindly follow my father's instructions, especially when he tells me not to chant Lord Krishna's or Shri Hari's name. I would say, okay, father, whatever you say, your wish is my command. And maybe I would have stopped taking Shri Hari's name, or I would have not let my father or anybody else know that I am taking Shri Hari's name. But Prahlad Maharaj had no greed because his heart was overflowing with such warm devotion for Shri Hari that all he did was take his name, and he was always chanting Jai Shri Hari, Jai Shri Hari, all glories to the great Lord Shri Hari. And one day, so Hiranyakashipu tried very hard. He left no stone unturned in killing his own son. Again, we have another thing to learn from this, which is we say that we have so many difficulties in our life and nothing is going on track, let's say, and we want something and we are always depressed. But at least our father or mother or our parents, they are not trying to kill us, are they? No, right? Luckily, knock the wood. So our parents are not trying to kill us. And look here in this scenario, Prahlad Maharaj, his own father, Hiranyakashipu, wanted to kill him. So no matter how many hardships we are having in life, we should be grateful that our parents are not trying to kill us. Moreover, the real father that we possess, the one who created us, is on our side. So we should always be grateful. Coming back to Hiranyakashipu's story, one day in the courtroom of Hiranyakashipu was standing Prahlad Maharaj, and Hiranyakashipu demanded to know where Prahlad Maharaj's Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, was hiding. And Prahlad Maharaj, the prince, fearlessly declared, "He is everywhere, even in this very pillar." Hiranyakashipu was taken aback and he got furious. He said, okay, if there is your God in that pillar, then I'm gonna just crack the pillar and I just want to see if the God appears. And lo and behold, from that very pillar emerged Lord Narsimha, the half man, half lion incarnation of the great Lord Vishnu. ready to deliver justice and protect his devoted Prahlad. Now, isn't it that a jaw dropping entrance? I literally get goosebumps whenever I imagine this episode running in my head. Like the great Lord standing in front of everyone in the courtroom came out of the pillar just because his devotee said that, yes, my Lord is in everything, even in this very pillar. All glories to the great Lord who is always ready to come to the rescue for his devotees. Jai Shri Hari. One very interesting thing, Lord Narsimha didn't wait to be born from a mother. He was so eager, he was so excited to help his devotee and to make true the words of his devotee that he appeared from a non living thing, from a pillar. Amazing. So, this shows that mercy and compassion are at the core of the divine nature. Narsimha chose to manifest himself in a form that defied all conventions, all expectations. And speaking of defying expectations, time to introduce someone very dear to me. Dun, dun, dun. So this time we have my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not sure if you guys can see my beautiful Lord Shaligram Narasimha. So here, I will, maybe I can take a picture of him and put it on the screen because I am learning how to use all the editing apps. This is my very own dearest Shaligram Narasimha. Now, for all those who aren't familiar with Shaligram, it's a stone that is worshipped by the devotees of Lord Vishnu. So, this particular Shaligram Narsimha embodies the energy of Narsimha, reminding us of his boundless mercy and protection. So, every day when I go to my temple and I take a peek at my Shaligram Narsimha, I remember that how much ready the God is to protect and to be there for his devotees. All we have to do is have the faith that, yes, I know God is there. Yes, I know God is there in this mic, in everything, in me, in you, everything that we see, everything that we do not see. God is in everything. And if we have this faith, this unwavering, unflinching devotion, anything and everything is possible. Even the word itself says, I am possible. So some say that meditating upon the Shaligram Shila, the Narsimha, can invoke his blessings and protection in our lives. So it's always good. Let's circle back to the surgical precision mentioned earlier. When it came time to deal with Hiranyakashipu, Narsimha Dev didn't just defeat him, he performed what could very well be considered the first surgery in mankind's history. How, you ask? Well, let me paint a picture. Picture this: Narsimha, with his lion like claws, effortlessly piercing through the Hiranyakashipu's seemingly invincible armor, like a surgeon wielding his scalpel with precision and skill. But instead of flesh and bone, it was the demon's ego, pride, arrogance that Narsimha expertly dissected. And in that moment, So Narsimha Dev was neither a man nor an animal. He was half lion, half man. So Narsimha. It was neither day nor night. It was evening. Because as per Hiranyakashipu's boon, these conditions were considered. So it was neither day nor night. It was evening time. Narsimha Dev, neither a human nor an animal. He is half lion, half man. Third condition being no weapon should be used. He used his claws to do that surgical thing that we talked about. And fourth, neither in the house nor outside. So it was at the entrance of the courtroom. In that moment, Hiranyakashipu lay defeated at Narsimha's feet. We see the transformative power of mercy and love, the power to heal even the deepest wounds of the soul. So, as we reflect on the awe inspiring tale of Narsimha Avatar, let's remember that no matter how daunting our challenges may seem, we are never alone. Just as Narsimha stood by Prahlad Maharaj's side, he is standing with us, with each and every one of us, every time, all the time. He is guiding us on our journey toward light and liberation. Let's have him in our prayers. Let's remember him, and let's have this unwavering devotion that God is there. He is in every living being. Let's be kind towards each other. Let's be more honest. All these things that I am saying, it's not that I am all these things. No, not at all. Like I always say, I am a fallen soul. It's that I am talking it out loud, just like they say how manifestation works. I am speaking it out so that I become all of this that I aspire to be a speck of dust at the lotus feet of my beloved Radha Shyam Sundar. Very soon, we'll be talking about Srimati Radharani, Krishna's beloved. We have so much to still explore, discover, and talk about that I cannot just wait but take every episode day by day. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Positive. Until next time, may we find joy, peace, and harmony in every moment of our life. Namaste, Jai Narsimha, Hari Bol.